Right, Theo, your first season as a professional footballer didn't get off to the start you would have liked, but you feeling back to 100% after your glandular fever?
Yeah, obviously I was a bit gutted to come down with glandular fever, just about to get the season underway, and I get that, so I was quite gutted to be fair. But now it's all gone. Luckily, because apparently it can stay in your system for a long time, but it only stayed with me for 3 weeks. So glad back playing football and get some games under my belts now, hopefully.
Yeah, like I said, it could have been a lot worse, but talk me through how you actually came down with it and what happened.
It's just one night I think it's before the Wolves game pre-season. I just felt ill, and in the morning I just couldn't do nothing when I woke up, and I thought, I don't think I could play this. So I rang the gaffer up and said I couldn't play, and see the doctor, and they said it was glandular fever really. So I had to have a few tests and stuff, and really I couldn't do nothing, no running, for a bit, and stayed in bed really.
Yeah. And at that stage, you probably thought you'd be out for months rather than weeks. So it's,
Well, I was being optimistic really. I didn't really know how long I was going to be out, so I just fingers crossed really, trying to stay positive.
Yeah, and it's only coming towards the end of September, and you've already made your first appearance. So what was it like going on against Chesterfield? I mean, it's not the easiest situation to go on when the team's 3-0 down, but be pleased just to get your first run out of the season.
Yeah, just to be back out on the pitch. So could have been longer, obviously. So you don't really know. So I was obviously pleased just to get out, and it was 3-0 down. It was hard, but I had to do what I could do, basically. Yeah.
What was it like watching most of that game from the bench? What did you think of it?
Yeah, to be fair, they were one of the best teams we come against this season. So it was a tough challenge for the boys. Yeah, quite hard.
And this season, I mean, you've had a little taste of the first team where you were a scholar, but now you're a professional. What you aimed for this season?
Just aiming to get as many games under my belt as possible, really. Then hopefully we can push on this season as a team, but trying to start winning some more away games.
Yeah.
So a home so far this season we've been on top form, but hopefully get some more away games. And start getting some points away.
And if you do manage to get back in the team, you've got a good run under your belt last season, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sort of, under Jon particularly, he seemed to put you in the team every week. What was that like having a run in the team?
It's really good. Yeah, it's good. It was. To get 10 games under the belt and come out and come back in, you get to see what you need to improve on. Watching other players in your position, so it's good to get out there. But also, I reckon it learns you a lesson when you come out and observe other players in your position and watching the team play.
Yeah. And you've sort of made your name in the youth team as a striker, but most of your appearances for the first team have been in midfield, haven't they? Do you now see yourself as someone who can do both, or do you still see yourself more of a forward player?
I see myself both positions really. I could handle playing in midfield and up front, so not really a bother to me. If he puts me on up front, it puts me in midfield. I'll just get on with it.
Yeah. Has the manager sat you down and taught you through what you think you should be aiming for the season, or what you should be pushing for?
Yeah, he tells us as a team really what we want to be pushing for, not individually, because it looks at the team collectively really.
Yeah. And in terms of the squad, completely different look squad to last season. A lot more younger lads, and have you noticed a big change in the?
Yeah, it's a nice atmosphere around the place, with all the young lads, and so far so good really.
Yeah, and the style of play. Do you think that's more suited to you as well?
Yeah, I like ball on the deck as well. All the lads like getting the ball on the deck. So yeah, I think it helps everyone really.
And I think there's 4 of you who came through from last year's scholarship programme into the first team, signing professional this season. Is there a bit of friendly competition between the 4 of you to see who can get into the first team first?
Yeah, obviously there is, but don't get said that much to be fair with us lot, but we just get on with it really.
Yeah. All right, cheers.